Hey guys, we're back for another video. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. Hi, Bebet Brooks. Hi, Shirley Terry. Good morning. Well, afternoon. I gotta get used to saying it. Good afternoon to everyone. Thank y'all for being here. We are here for our video. Let's get into it. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I see you guys coming in. Hey, Marcella. Hey, Shirley Terry. Hey, Dolores Campbell. Grandma 504. Hey, Playtime. What's up? What's up? Lord Eden, I see you now. Little Mango. Hey. Hi. How y'all doing? Give me 1 second, guys. All right. We round up the troops. Hey, Gail West. Hey, Valerie, I can't say that. Miss Rayleigh. Hey, Shaquanda. Hello, Sharon Hudgens. Good morning. Good afternoon. Cassandra D. Hey, Maria Perry. Hey, Miss Ann. What's up? All right. Say hey, Caramel. Say PTO is awesome. I'm catching all day time. Yes. Okay. Come on, PTO. Come on. Yes, Grandma 504. Good morning, good afternoon, or wherever you are, what time it is, whatever, child. Let's get into our show because we do have one, okay? Let's get into it. All right, my mom should be coming in here in a minute because I done sent out a flare. Child. Let me see. Hold on. I'm still out of town, y'all. So y'all bear with me. I know y'all were like, damn, Caramel, we're looking for you this morning. Sorry. Y'all know I'm in a different time zone. So y'all bear with me. I will be still doing my videos, but we're on a different time here, okay? What up, Belle? I see you, Belle. Helen Thompson. Hey, Kenyatta Thomas, I see you. Kenyatta Jones. I'm sorry, Gail West. Y'all can pardon me, y'all. I'm still kind of asleep half sleep over here. All right, let's get into the show. You guys see going across my screen, my disclaimer. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Say enjoy yourself, real. I am. Y'all think I'm having way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. But let's get into the show. All right. Let's get into the show. My lighting, y'all, I'm here. My lighting is just, it sucks. But I'm dealing with it. All right, so as you guys can see coming up on my screen, now there was some rumors going around about, all right, let me get it up first. Some rumors going around about David and Tamela Mann saying that they were having some issues in their marriage. And it even went as far to say that Jackie, you guys, from what is it? Married to Medicine was supposed to be having some type of relationship with David Mann. I was like, what the hell? So they're speaking on their relationship and they're like, listen, no, we ain't got nothing going on in our relationship. We still in love. We still together. 37 years. They've been married. They're saying 37 years, honey, black love. So they're shutting down the divorce rumors and they're making it very clear that after 37 years, honey, that they are still very much so in love. All right. Let's get into that. Shout out to Shade Room.
What is this?
Somebody
$50 million
lawsuit.
And I'm divorcing David.
What?
The lies people tell.
We sitting here. Well, first of all, we got to tell them where we are. We sitting here on vacation, chilling together, and we find out
I got this.
we getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Well, ain't nobody told us.
$50 million divorce from David Mann. Oh my God. I'm like, what people? Y'all stop believing this mess.
Okay,
I'm not sick.
We got to give them a rundown. First, it started with her being deathly ill.
Yes.
No, she looks good to me.
I'm fine. I am great.
And
I'm doing well. He is not beating me. He is not pausing me.
Y'all hear that? So y'all see they're not getting divorced. Y'all know sometimes people make up rumors on celebrities and people run with it, do a ton of videos and push that out there to where people are like, oh my God, they're getting divorced. No, they're not getting divorced. They're fine.
Baby, this is some pause of meat if people.
I'm hitting on them, but not like that.
Oh my God.
No, right. I'm not hitting her at all because people getting crazy stuff.
Yes.
We making.
You know, every word is
I ain't
taken.
gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Hey,
but
well, you know,
and then
we doing grown folks stuff.
Right, on vacation. So let me give you the vacation.
Okay, so y'all see that? All right, so then let me show you guys. So let me show you guys where they're saying, according to what I'm seeing here, and you guys can check on Neighborhood Talk. Matter of fact, I can pull it up. Give me 1 second, guys. If y'all hear any noise in the background, that's my husband, child. We are in the hotel room. Tell her I'll text it to her. I'm in the middle of a live right now. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me pull this so y'all can see it. All right. Trying to multitask here. Everybody want to talk to me while I'm live. All right, so let's go ahead and show you guys this, because they were trying to say that David Mann was messing around with, y'all see here, Dr. Jackie. I said, what the hell? We know that shit ain't true. Now we know her husband Curtis was out there in the streets and whatnot, but we don't think that that's true about no damn David Mann and Tamela Mann getting no divorce over no damn Dr. Jackie. Y'all see this? They said, who is Dr. Jackie? He's saying, I'm not familiar with her. So all the rumors are surrounding them, saying that Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine was messing around with David Mann. Y'all see this on the screen? Child. So y'all heard them. They said, hey, they're together. They're on vacation. They're doing what they do. And hey, they're not getting a divorce. All right. So they're not getting divorced. All right. Let's move along. We ain't gonna stay on that too long. So for anybody out there that's thinking that they're getting a divorce, they are not. Okay. So shout out to the Shade Room. Let's move along, honey. Let's move along. All right, hold on, guys. I'm usually together, honey. I'm just all over the place, Lord. You gonna go call her, man?
Yeah.
You gonna call her?
Well, her name is
oh, okay. Just call. Okay. Call it. Go ahead and handle it for me.
What's the name?
I'll text it to you. I'm on live. I'm not gonna talk about it on live. Okay. All right. So let's get into our next topic. Oh my goodness. All right. So as you guys can see coming up on my screen. All right. So I'm sorry. I got 1,000 things going on over here. All right, so Stephen Colbert responds to Donald Trump celebrating his show ending. I think I announced to you guys a few days ago about this particular show going away, and Trump, they're saying, has something to do with it. They're saying that after news broke that the Late Show would be coming to an end, that Donald Trump took to Truth Social to celebrate that Stephen Colbert had been fired. All right, so y'all know that a lot of layoffs have been going on all over the place, and Trump is behind that because he's, coming after companies and having them laying off people in droves. So he also came for this particular show here, and Trump was celebrating this man not having his show anymore, and he's telling Trump to go F yourself. I said, well, damn, not go F yourself. What do y'all think about that? Let's see.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go f yourself.
There you go. He says, go F yourself. Okay. How about that? Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me send this, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, my baby's not feeling good today with his granny, so she took him to the urgent care. So I got to send them this info. Give me 1 second. Oh, no. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me send this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. So what do y'all think about that, where Trump is celebrating this man not having his show anymore? Okay, I think that was very uncalled for. So Trump says, I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his rating. Says that I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. Said he has even less talent than Colbert. Said that Greg Gutfeld is better in all of them combined, than all of them combined, including the moron on NBC who ruined the once great Tonight Show. What do y'all think about that? I think that's very unprofessional, first of all, for a president to be involved in something as small as a talk show or a show, period. Why are you focused on that when you've already invoked a war, when you've got people laid off, you're getting rid of Medicaid, SNAP benefits are going away, people are trying to scramble and figure out how they're going to make it in the midst of everything else that's going on in the world. He is always focused on the smallest thing that has nothing to do with him. So the fact that he would attack this man and say that he was happy that he was fired and that Jimmy Kimmel may be next, I feel like that was very much so unprofessional on his book. Okay, so what y'all think about that? Y'all can put it in the comments. All right, let's continue on to the next topic. Let's continue on to the next topic, honey. All right. Right. All right, let's stop sharing. Okay, so most of you guys may have seen this next topic coming up where this young man got pulled over by police officers and they began to put hands on him. He was very cooperative. He had an issue with his window and with his door, something with his car, where he was saying his window did not go down. He did tell the police that. And once they snatched him out of the car, he was videoing the entire experience. Okay. And once they opened the door, they snatched him out and they were very aggressive with him, multiple police officers. And I feel like it was too much force that they used with this young man. And that's why a lot of people are afraid now of the police officers, because I feel like they use excessive force way too much for reasons that they don't need to. This guy was cooperating. He told him, I cannot let my window down because it does not go down. Now, this sheriff actually came back to say that he didn't see anything wrong with the police officers that interacted with this young man. All right. Now, because of the violent nature of the video, we cannot show the police officers being aggressive towards this young man. But you guys can go over on Baller Alert and you can look at it at your leisure. But I will. Let's go ahead and read up on it. It says the sheriff defends officer after viral video shows Jacksonville driver punch during traffic stop video. They repeatedly punched this young man in the face, okay? And they slung him down on the ground. It was a lot. I was like, well, damn, it takes all of that and that many police officers for one young man who was not being aggressive. He did not have a weapon, okay? All right, so it says the Jacksonville Sheriff's TK Waters is standing by his officers after a video showing a 22-year-old man being punched during a traffic stop went viral, sparking outrage and questions about police use of force. It says that the incident, which took place on February the 19th, began when police officers pulled over William Anthony McNeil Jr. for allegedly driving without headlights. Now, this was during the day, mind you. Who the fuck uses headlights during the day? Unless there's like rain or bad weather. Okay. Now it says that the viral video recorded in daylight shows McNeil questioning the stop, saying that it wasn't raining. And it wasn't. I saw the video. Now it said that Sheriff Waters says that the short clip doesn't tell the full story, explaining that McNeil locked himself in the car and refused to comply. He did not. Now officers ultimately broke the window to remove him, with one officer punching McNeil during the arrest. Now it says that McNeil faces charges including resisting an officer, driving on a suspended license, not wearing a seatbelt, and possession of a small amount of marijuana. All right. Now, in the video, of course, you guys can go and watch it. Like I said, he did tell them his window did not go down. He was not resisting. He actually put his hands up at one point to show that he was not being aggressive in any way, shape, or form. Once they broke his window out and unlocked his door, snatched him out of the car, proceeded to punch him and assault him and flung him down on the ground. A police officer reached in after noticing that this young man was videoing the entire encounter, and stopped his video. So why would he do that? Why would he do that? All right, but lucky for him, he did get it on there. I don't know if they erased it or not, but I do know that you could see the officer reach in and hit something to where it stopped the video, because they knew that they had gone too far. Now, despite the backlash, it said that Sheriff Waters said that the state attorney's office reviewed the incident and found no criminal wrongdoing by the officers. Said that still, JCO has launched both criminal and administrative reviews and released body camera footage from the Officer Bowers to maintain transparency. All right. So if you guys want to read more into that, you can. Okay. He's talking to the officer. As you guys can see, I'm just going to mosey through. This is where they broke the window. He's on the ground. All right. So that's the sheriff there that's talking, saying he didn't see anything wrong with what happened. I mean, y'all see where they snatched him out of the car. See how aggressive they're being there. All right, let's stop it because we don't want to show too much of that video. So to look at more of that, you can see that on Baller Alert. Okay, a lot of educate your children if they're driving, especially young men. If your kids are driving, please educate them on how to deal with police officers and how to cooperate and comply with whatever they're asking and what to do if they find themselves in sticky situations, because we are getting a lot of our kids that are being unalived from police officers who feel like they can take or use excessive force and not have any accountability for that. Okay. After Trump now has already put out that any police officer that find himself in a situation with a case or whatever, that they will not serve jail time. We have some crooked police officers out there that should be in jail, like Derek Chauvin, okay, who put his knee on old boy's neck and unalived him. So we're not going to say to all police officers that are on their job or actually doing their job, because you have some who are bully officers who do get out there and will take the life or be aggressive towards someone when they don't need to. This young man was just sitting there and he told them at the stop, my window will not come down. So, and he was talking to another officer, as you guys can see, in the other window that did go down. So why was he not cooperating? Weird. Okay. But that's it. And that's all on that. You guys can read up on that at your leisure. Let's continue. All right, I don't want to do any more politics because I'm over it, but let's definitely get into this case here with Breonna Taylor. We got to get into that because that's an update for that. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If so, please don't forget to tap on that like button. All right, let's continue. Breonna Taylor's mother responds to the sentencing of Brett Hankerson, okay, this officer who went into her home and unalived her. All right, said, I'm just grateful that something happened today. I feel like he should have gotten more time, to be honest with you. I feel like he got a slap on the wrist after someone's life was taken. Now, they said that during a news conference, according to the Shade Room, that Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, explained how she felt after a federal judge sentenced former Louisville police detective Brett Hankerson to 33 months in prison. 33 months. Are you fucking serious? And somebody's life was gone? That makes me sad as a mother to see that a police officer can take someone's life by mistake, to be exact, and they only get 33 months in prison. Okay, so that's what we're doing now for Black human lives. 33 months is the sentence for that. Okay, wow. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with what she had to say. I'm going to play and stop.
There was no prosecution in there for us. There was no prosecution in there for Breonna. So I definitely, I'm grateful for the judge for giving some time, because we could have walked away with nothing according to what they recommended. Yes. I'm just grateful for my friends and family for steady showing up, and no matter how disappointing we seem to be, but we're still here, and I'm just grateful that something happened today.
Okay, so I see you standing there being Crump. Nothing against you, love, but I really, really wish that you would get on the Shanquilla Robinson case. I feel like he's got too many cases under his belt. I keep saying. I mean, thank you for advocating for the Black community, but let's get on over to the Shanquilla case, because that's, we're steady getting years and years behind on this now. Thank you for this 33-month sentence for, and I'm not saying that Ben Crump had anything to do with the sentencing, but he did represent the family in this case. And I will take my hat off to him for advocating for the Black community when we find ourselves in situations that we do need legal advice or a defense for. But I feel like he definitely needs to give some attention to the Shanquilla case. But in terms of this, I feel like 33 months was not enough time, okay, for a person who went into someone's home and unalived them when he should have even been there, okay?
A new attorney on the case come in and replace all the work that the previous administration had done. What does it say to you about how serious this case was to them compared to how serious it is to you?
It was just as disrespectful as being sent to a hospital my daughter wasn't at. So, I mean, that man didn't know who I was when I walked into the room. I've never seen such a thing. I've never even heard of such a thing. It was disrespectful. It was heartbreaking. It was it shouldn't have happened. And like,
all right, so this is the officer. Of course, y'all know that's Breonna. All right, this is the officer who powwowed her in this raid. All right, using excessive force in the Breonna Taylor's raid. So he only got 33 months, and in my opinion, that's not enough time. So again, shout out to Shade Room for that update on the Breonna Taylor incident. All right, yeah. Let's continue on. Somebody said, Schoolboy said, you feel like he is a ambulance chaser, that Ben Crump is an ambulance chaser. It looks that way, don't it? It definitely looks that way. All right, let's continue. As we all know, we found out yesterday that Malcolm-Jamal Warner lost his life due to, shout out to Tyra. Thank you so much, Tyra, for that $4.99. Let's get you up there, girl. Yeah, thank you for the $4.99, Tyra. That is one of my mods. Thank you, girl. We love you down. All right. Please don't forget to tap on that like. Let's continue. All right, so we know that Malcolm-Jamal Warner, we found out that he passed away by drowning. Okay, I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked by that. Like, I was like, not Theo, Lord. All right, we have some celebrities that they started to give their condolences and talk about their experiences with Malcolm-Jamal Warner. We're going to look at a few of those here in a second. One of which is a ex-girlfriend. Y'all do know that Malcolm-Jamal Warner did have a wife and daughter after he announced that, because y'all know he kept a very low-key private life. But his ex-girlfriend, Karen Melina White, she's an actress. Y'all may remember her. She also played on Cosby Show a few times as well, but they dated for over a decade, I'm hearing. She made a post, okay, giving her condolences. And a few people were saying that they felt like maybe it was a little inappropriate because he does have a wife. Let's read into it, and you guys can say what y'all think. All right, so Malcolm-Jamal Warner's ex, Karen Melina White, reflects on their relationship, okay, and sends condolences to his wife and child. Says that I love you always and always will. It should be and always, but and then she puts the winking emoji. So a few people had some issues with that. Okay, she says, what a profound karmic relationship, my friend. Thank you until we meet again. Love you always and always will. My deepest condolences to you and to Pam rather Warner, which is his wife and daughter, with the praying hands and the heartbreaking emoji. Do you guys see anything wrong with what she put as far as her message to him since he's no longer here? Do you guys feel like she was a little disrespectful in what she had to say? Because this person here says that the wink go crazy is too early. They didn't like the fact that she put a wink in that. They said that she can keep them condolences and always. I knew somebody was going to say something about that. It says, as a woman who had an ex who passed that was in a relationship, she said, I get it, but keep it extremely cute out of respect to his family and feelings. Yeah. Said that if I was a newly widowed, that this would piss me off. Said that this ain't no condolences, it's giving taunting. Ooh, do y'all feel like that? Do y'all feel like that? Another person said they were together a decade and says that she didn't say anything disrespectful, and truly that was the love of his life. Said she sent love and respect to his wife and child also. So this wasn't disrespectful. Said she is grieving just as much as any of his other loved ones. So instead of dissecting this and making it a mess, let's send her love and prayers also. Okay. The person here says that the wink that she gave here, all right, in here, was unnecessary. Another person said that the wink would have me ready to knock everything over. Not everything, girl. Damn. All right. Another one said, yeah, even with the most genuine intentions, that this was disrespectful to his wife. Do y'all feel like that was disrespectful to the wife? Do y'all feel that way? Shout out to LeBron83. Thanks for being here. All right. Another person said, yeah, even with the most genuine intention. Oh, yeah. Okay, we read that one. Says, am I the only one seeing the disrespect towards his wife in this? Said that this was tacky and out of line, and I'm not here to negotiate it either. Meaning, don't drop down in my comments saying shit to me, because I ain't about to argue back and forth with you. Bitch. You got to put bitch on the end because it just sounds better. All right. The next person says that that wink, a lot of people is getting caught up in the wink. Says it then sent me to the moon. So a lot of people are getting caught up in the fact that she put this wink, like maybe she's holding on to some this last little piece of feelings that she may have had. I don't know. Said that I forgot that they dated during the Malcolm edit era. Okay, said it always. They're talking about her always, how she did always. Sounds like an insider between the two of them, which he can't read. So why even add that? A little too much. I don't know. Maybe she was caught up in her feelings, y'all. I don't know. But what y'all think? You can put it in the chat. Do you feel that Miss Karen Molina White was being disrespectful? She did date Malcolm-Jamal Warner over a decade. He is married, was married, because now his wife is a widow, being that he's no longer here. And he does have a daughter with his wife, okay? But she spoke on in terms of how she felt about the situation. And a lot of people feel she went too far with how she chose to celebrate his life here on Earth. Okay. All right, so let's get into some other celebrities in terms of what they had to say about Malcolm-Jamal Warner's passing. It is still shocking. Hollywood, everyone in Hollywood, honey, they are shocked. Anybody who rubbed elbows with him, worked with him, okay? Absolutely. All right, so Niecy Nash says, my God, we just spoke, said that you were giving me my flowers for my work in, what is that, grotesque, whatever that is. And we talked about how happy we were in our marriages. Says, damn, friend, you were the cornerstone of the Cosby Show. Says that we all love Theo, never to be forgotten, that you will be missed. Rest easy, with the dove emoji. Okay. Another person, Essence, says Malcolm-Jamal Warner is Black American royalty. This one stings for real, and does. All right, he definitely was Black American royalty. Another person says, I literally screamed over the Malcolm-Jamal Warner news. I can't believe it. Me either. Said Malcolm-Jamal Warner's portrayal of Theo was Black boyhood at some of its finest. What a loss, bro. Okay. Another person says that that man gave us one of the greatest scenes in the history of television. I cannot believe this. I am over here sobbing. Rest in poetry, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, with the dove emoji. All right, this is him. Morris Chestnut spoke up and says, heartbroken to hear about the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Working alongside him on The Resident, did anybody watch that? Was an honor. Said that he brought so much depth, warmth, and wisdom to every scene and every conversation. Said that one of the nicest in the business. Rest easy, brother. Your legacy lives on. All right. This other person says the Cosby Show understandably has a dark cloud around it now, but Malcolm-Jamal Warner as Theo is one of the most important, iconic portrayals of a young Black man on TV. From his struggles to dyslexia to becoming an educator, Theo was so important in the 80s and 90s. It was. That's a great one. This person said their name is F. Trump. Damn. Said every time someone passes, that was a big part of my childhood. It hits the soul a little. Says that Malcolm-Jamal Warner as Theo was important to a lot of Black male youth growing up and seeing him exist. Even if we couldn't relate to the family upbringing, seeing him on TV mattered. Hashtag rest in peace, and did. Y'all remember that? When they did the song where they were all dancing together? That's definitely a memorable moment on the Cosby Show. All right, when he was coming down the stairs singing Ray Charles. Y'all remember that? That's still funny. Rest in peace to the great Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Okay, my generation grew up on him. Do y'all remember that episode with Lil Rudy? When she came in, baby. Okay. Yes, honey. Y'all remember. So shout out to them for that one. All right, here he is with Lonnie Love. She says Malcolm-Jamal Warner was a talented actor, but what truly stood out was his kindness, love for the culture, and standing on business. Said that he had a gift for making everyone feel seen and loved. Said that I wish we had more time with this incredible person. Rest in peace. All right, we're almost there. All right, this person says Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Come on, man. Y'all see? Yeah, that's how a lot of people are feeling. All right. You guys know he also produced the kids show Magic School Bus. My son used to watch that. Said, let's not forget Theo was also the producer in the Magic School Bus. So he did a lot of scenes outside of being on Cosby Show. I think that this his most memorable role on Cosby Show. But I told you guys yesterday he was also in a band, and he was also an educator as well, as you guys can hear here. Says that me coming in the house after hearing Malcolm-Jamal Warner drowned on an incident in past. Says that, like I said, I've currently bringing Cosby Show, and I'm currently binge watching Cosby Show, and I've been gaining new respect for the new show and how they specifically portray Theo. Malcolm was a brilliant actor even as a kid. Tabitha Brown said this one hurts. At Malcolm-Jamal Warner, was literally the brother I never had in my head growing up. Says that the entire Cosby family was all our family in the 80s, but Theo was the only son, the only brother, the only one, or that said that he was also brilliant. Said, rest easy, praying emojis. May we all love each other a little more today. That's a nice one. All right. That's just showing some scenes from Malcolm and Eddie, the resident 911. So he played in quite a few things. I said, I just fell to my knees, not Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Rest in peace, Theo. That's Chris Williamson, okay? So as you guys can see, Hollywood, they are talking about their feelings on losing Malcolm-Jamal Warner. I think everybody's still in a state of shock, but prayers to the family and everyone involved, okay? Bill Cosby also spoke a little bit about losing Malcolm-Jamal Warner. He compared it to losing his son Ennis. Y'all know he had a son who was unalived by way of Pow Pow, I think it was. And he spoke on his feelings on that. We'll look at just a little bit of that and then we're going to move on, okay? Because I think everybody was waiting to hear what Bill Cosby had to say about Malcolm-Jamal's loss, okay? Or the loss of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. All right, so let's get into it. Bill Cosby says that Malcolm-Jamal Warner's unaliving reminds him of his son's unaliving. That's, of course, his son Ennis right here with him. All right. Says that Bill Cosby is heartbroken over the sudden passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. According to his team, the news brought him back. Well, I can't read it today. The news brought him right back to the pain that he felt when his own son Ennis was unalived in 1997. Cosby's representative Andrew Wyatt told TMZ that Bill was filming the Cosby Show when he got the call about Ennis being Pow Pow during a failed robbery. It says that when he got the call about Malcolm-Jamal Warner dying while on vacation in Costa Rica, those same emotions came rushing back. Said that Wyatt says that Ennis and Malcolm-Jamal Warner were close growing up. Said that they used to play together and had a real bond. He said that the news of Warner's passing hit Bill Cosby just as hard. It said that the last time that Bill Cosby spoke to Malcolm-Jamal Warner, he was excited about a concert that he was doing in Minneapolis. Said that he felt like he was changing the world. It goes on to say that Bill says that Malcolm-Jamal made a huge impact with his life and career and believes his influence will keep changing the world. That's nice. All right. So rest in peace to Malcolm-Jamal Warner and prayers for Bill Cosby because he was his TV dad and he was like his real dad as well. He was, a father figure as well. And his son, who is no longer here, also played with Malcolm-Jamal Warner because they were around the same age. So rest in peace to Malcolm-Jamal Warner and prayers to Bill Cosby. Regardless to anything that he may have dealt with legally, this is a real moment. This is something that he definitely holds near and dear. And he's very sad about losing Malcolm-Jamal Warner because that's like his son. All right, let's continue on. Because I saw a lot of comments. Yeah, didn't Bill just go? We're not talking about when he went to jail about no damn, no Karens or no Beckys. Fuck that. We don't care. We're talking about a real moment right now where this man is definitely dealing with someone who he deems as like his son. All right. So sometimes you got to put some of that shit aside and see a real moment because that's exactly what it is. All right. That's not the moment to bring her. Well, didn't he just go to jail and have to pay that white lady? So the fuck what? I'm pretty sure you've done some things in your life you're not proud of, but if you lose someone that's very close to you, do you want to hear about it? Probably not. All right, so let's get into this. He did live in Atlanta. Malcolm-Jamal Warner did live in Atlanta. All right, so former Bravo reality star Diamond Tankard. Y'all remember the Tankards? Do y'all remember that show? Let me show you guys a picture here in a second. Is accused of attacking a woman with a sock full of rocks at a Walmart, you guys. Allegedly stole her iPhone and purse worth $900. Okay. Let me get a Kleenex, you guys. Hold on 1 second for me, okay? Okay, I'm back. Had to get me a Kleenex right quick. Okay, so before, let me stop sharing so that I can share this picture. They had a reality show back then. Y'all remember the Tankards? I remember it because I watched it. All right, I watched it. Let's put it up there. Ben Tankard and then his wife, Jewel. Do y'all remember them? So this is the daughter in question. I took the time to draw arrows so y'all know that's Ben Tankard. That's his wife, Jewel. Y'all remember? So this is their daughter. I want to say she's their youngest daughter. She is batshit crazy. She also tried to run over somebody with her car a while back too. And this was all while she had a whole ankle monitor on, you guys. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Ben Tankard, Jewel, that's their kids. All right. Y'all remember now? All right. So I said, let me show the picture, because once I show the picture, y'all be like, aha, I remember. All right. So let's get back into the topic that I pulled for you guys so y'all can see their kids' child is crazy. She is doing the absolute most. She gonna try to run somebody down with a whole ankle monitor on. Like, bitch, can you get someone and sit it down? Because you are doing the fucking most. All right. Okay. Again, let me read it. Former Bravo reality TV star Diamond Tankard is accused of attacking a woman with socks full of rocks at a Walmart. Allegedly stole her iPhone and a $900 purse. Okay. Child. Now let's read. All right. It's on site. Says the Diamond Tankard, who appeared on Bravo's Thicker Than Water as a teen, was arrested this week and charged with theft and aggravated assault after allegedly ambushing a woman at a Tennessee Walmart. Child, she crazy. This says that the 21-year-old is accused of sneaking up on a victim while she was using the self-checkout, yanking her by her hair and beating her with a sock filled with rocks. Now, authorities say that Tankard also made off with the woman's $1,500 iPhone 14 and a $900 Louis Vuitton purse. She was later released on a $25,000 bond, said that, but this isn't her first brush with the law. Now, just months ago, it says that Tankard was arrested for attempted first-degree unaliving after allegedly hitting a different woman with her car on November the 29th. Now, it says at the time, she was already wearing an ankle monitor tied to a DV, a domestic assault case. Okay, y'all see that? Say you crazy without saying you crazy. Damn. You out here, and it's not funny. I don't mean to laugh. Maybe that's like a nervous laugh. I don't know. But damn, you out here hitting people with your car with a whole ankle monitor. So that means you were already in trouble for something else if you had an ankle monitor on. So you don't ran somebody over with your damn car after you already had another situation. Now you're running in Walmart with some damn rocks in your socks, and you done beat this lady and stole her fucking iPhone and purse. Your daddy's supposed to be like a minister or something, right? Girl, and your mom, like, girl, but y'all know they say, honey, PK kids be the worst. And obviously she is definitely living up to that title. Damn. What do y'all think about this? She is different, right? Baby, she is a different breed. I don't know what she went through in her life, but she is a wild one. So we're going to see, honey, what happens out of this, because, baby, that's the Tankards there, honey. I know they are so embarrassed by this shit. And she's sitting here looking so innocent. But deep down, she will run you over with her car and put some fucking rocks in some socks and run you down and proceed to gang on your ass. Damn. Oh, honey, prayers to you, honey. All the prayers to you, baby, because you going to need them. Your ass probably ain't going to get, you probably ain't going to, probably when your ass do go to court behind all of this, you're probably not going to get out, being the fact that they gave you, you know, a little chance by putting that ankle monitor on. And giving you a slap on the wrist before giving you a little bond of $25,000, your ass got out and did worse. So, my God. All right, let's continue, child. Whew, Lord. So, another police officer out here that's on demon time, child. These police officers are doing fucking most. All right, doing the absolute freaking most. Let's get into that. Y'all put in the comments what you guys feel about these topics we're talking about. Shout out to the 340 watching. All right, so MPD police officer is arrested for stealing $90,000 from elderly clients, you guys, and spend it on BMW payments and booty by jacks. So he's trying to get his little butt exercises in. Well, you're going to get a lot of those because you're going to be clenching them butt cheeks when you go to jail behind stealing $90,000. You're going to get all the butt exercises you need behind this shit. So let's get into this. Now, New York City police officer is making headlines for all the wrong reasons after being arrested and charged with stealing nearly $90,000 from elderly bank clients. Okay. It says reportedly spent on luxury trips, personal car expenses, and even a subscription to a booty sculpting fitness program. Okay. Now, according to the New York Post, the 27-year-old Yassine Rodriguez Acosta was arrested on Wednesday for swiping around $87,243 from 14 client accounts at a Wells Fargo bank in Rye Brook, Westchester County. it says that at the time of the alleged scheme, Acosta was employed at the branch as the operations coordinator, said that a position that gave him full access to the confidential client information. Now, the theft did not stop when he joined the NYPD. Prosecutors say the scheme continued even after he graduated from the police academy in May. All right. This motherfucker here. Y'all get some fraud alerts on y'all accounts so y'all will know what the hell is going on, okay? Get some fraud alerts on your accounts and definitely watch your shit and watch any elderly people that you have in your family that may have to have assistance, because you do have people that be on this kind of time be stealing, okay? If they're in nursing homes and stuff like that, be watching out, honey, because folk will be trying to up and steal from them, all right?
The NYPD has suspended a rookie
Shout out Hollywood and Law
officer without pay after he was charged with ID theft and grand larceny. Tony Aiello was in court today as the accused officer appeared before a judge.
Earlier this year at the NYPD Academy, rookie officer Yason Rodriguez Acosta completed a training unit on court appearances. But Thursday, he wasn't testifying. He stood accused of stealing $87,000 from 14 alleged victims, a dozen of them in their 70s or older.
Some of the victims didn't know that their accounts were compromised until the detectives went and told them.
Rye Public Safety Commissioner Michael Copey says detectives worked the case for months. Rodriguez Acosta formerly worked at this bank in Rybrook as an operations manager. According to the criminal complaint, he used his inside access to take funds from clients without their knowledge or approval, spending money that wasn't his on a luxury car, a vacation, and subscription.
Yeah, they went to Aruba, food, clothes, travel, okay, booty by Jack, getting booty sculpting done. Oh, you about to get a whole bunch of booty sculpting done where you going. Oh, you about to get a whole bunch of booty, and a whole bunch of people going to be sculpting your booty too. I just want to let you know that, sir. All right. Yeah, they're going to have you laid down on that cot in there, honey, and they're going to be getting a whole lot of that going on across them booty cheeks.
To fitness
all for free too.
Okay. Programs such as Booty by Jax.
Investigators say money was taken from victims as.
Yeah, we don't got to play no more. Y'all get the gist of it, all right? What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Now you better serve that good Fed time. Damn, for $87,000, motherfucker got away with a lot of money. All right, so I hope you got your booty cheeks how you wanted them. And if you didn't, you can go and finish getting them done in jail, because that's where you're going. Big Leroy and them going to be in there, you know. They're gonna lick you across the booty cheeks and go ahead and sculpt them on up. And I don't know. I ain't want to say what's going to happen after that. All right, they're going to get all the booty browners and everything about it there for you. So you'll be straight. All right, holla. Moving on, child. Moving on. All right, more trouble at McDonald's. For those of you that remember, we talked about the young woman who's starved. We got to say it that way for YouTube's sake. Oh yeah, they're gonna lick him across them booty cheeks, baby, and massage them booty cheeks right on for him, honey. Yes, yes, they will, sir. Mm-hmm. Yep. They gonna say, what they say on Friday. Tell your daddy I said hi. Okay, that's how they gonna be doing on them booty cheeks. Yes, honey. They're gonna be whispering. They're gonna be the booty whisperer up in there. You're gonna have the booty whisperer up in your cell. They're gonna be whispering to your booty while you trying to get some sleep, and you gonna wake up and your booty gonna be real plump, because they're gonna be all right, just like that. Yep. And I hope they share the surveillance footage, because I want to see it, because I'm sure right here. Sure will. All right, so for those of you that remember Booty Bandits, girl, yes, honey. Yes, honey, the booty brown is all that, honey. Yes, baby, it's gonna be a trail of booty browners in his cell when they finish, you know, massaging and gathering your cheeks like that. Yeah. All right, so a teen, somebody else is sent home from McDonald's and it didn't go well. Okay, I don't know why these people stop sending people home. All right, stop sending people home from work, because y'all see the shit that happen. People not playing by their 40 hours no more. Like, old girl done starved up and starved. We got to say it that way. Starved her boss and unalived her ass over sending her home multiple times. Okay. You know, a bitch is crazy when she riding around in her McDonald's head like, a bitch done sent me home 4-5 times. I was like, and she just kept repeating shit over and over. So somebody else is out here on demon time from McDonald's. Okay. What the fuck is it about them nuggets and fries? All right. So a teen is sent home from McDonald's over trash, despite dispute, a trash dispute that brings the mom to her store. All right. So then brought the mama in it, into the argument with the manager, and it ends in pow pow. Did y'all get that? Girl, these folk are crazy. Now, Illinois McDonald's manager is facing weapons charges after allegedly pow-powing the mother of a teen employee girl during a heated confrontation. Now, they said that police say that 44-year-old Kathy Bledsoe told a teen worker to take out the trash, and when the girl refused, she called her mama. Now, Tanika McKenzie, it says that McKenzie reportedly stormed behind the counter and into Bledsoe's office before the altercation turned violent. Girl said that both women are now facing criminal charges. The f- is going on here? Told her ass to take the trash out. She was like, I shall not. Okay. And they dove behind that damn counter and went back there, and it popped off. Ooh, child. All right. I don't want to play another video because I don't want to do too many videos, but y'all get the gist of it. Let's get back to her crazy looking ass. At least you already got your braids in, girl, because you sure going to jail. All right. What y'all think about that? It's always some shit going on at McDonald's. Oh, my God. All right. Over some trash. So your life has ended over some fucking trash. Right. Yes, the team was sent home, child, from McDonald's over a trash dispute. She didn't want to do that trash, so she went and got her mama, and they came back to the McDonald's and turned that bitch out. And now they both going to jail. All right. So, child, that's another McDonald's incident, girl. They're not playing out here with McDonald's. All right, somebody else who won't playing. Jackie Christie's daughter, Chantel, when she pushed her mama and Jackie put them paws upon her. Yes, she did. Now, I might have to edit this out, but we're going to watch it right now. Yes, the hell we will. Child, this is the most talked about episode on Basketball Wives. So y'all know, I think it aired last night, honey. There was a little verbal dispute between Jackie and her daughter Chantel, and Jackie told her to get out of her room and leave, honey, and she proceeded to get up and leave, as you guys can see on my screen. When she turned back around, and she was being disrespectful to her mother, all right, and walking up on Jackie, and Jackie got up and asked her to go ahead and leave. Security was there, of course. Upon Jackie walking up to her, Chantel pushes her mother with force, pushing her into the wall, and Jackie Christie came back with a good old two-piece, all right? And not the kind you get down there at KFC. So let me go ahead and show y'all the pictures first, all right? Let's go ahead and show the picture, honey, where she doubled back and put the paws up on her. I said, child, child. Ooh, child. See, that's a slap right there. That's a slap right there, girl. Ooh, baby, you see that slap? Jackie meant that. Ooh, child. Okay, let's get into. All right, let's take it down. Child, when somebody slap your ass and your face look like that, and you go running back the other way, you've been thoroughly slapped. All right, so we're just gonna play the little clip right quick. I'm gonna stop and go. If I gotta edit this shit, whatever. All right. See, you should have just left. See, you were going out the door. You could have saved yourself from that slap, girl. You should have went on out the door and called her or text her. That would have saved your cheeks, that slap, all right? Jackie, I wish I would call my mama by her first name. She would have slapped my ass too. Well. It gives that you've been waiting for that good old slap all this season. Now, I applaud Jackie, because they've shown Jackie several episodes where she's walked away from a lot of tension on this show. When Evelyn's come for her, she's like, okay, bitch, I'm leaving. All right. Her daughter, Chantel, have said some stuff and coming for her. Jackie's like, all right, I'm out. I ain't about to stick around and argue with you hoes. I'm about to go. So upon her leaving, y'all see her daughter she asked her to leave her room. She turned back around and became disrespectful with the mouth, and she put her hands on her mom. Okay, that's something you don't do. What make you get that disrespectful to where you put your hands on your mom like that? So Jackie was within right. I'm gonna go ahead and say, go ahead and check you like she did, honey, because you shouldn't put your hands on her. So I'm just saying. I don't know what these kids thinking nowadays, where they feel like they can double back and disrespect their mama. To my, what the fuck are you, girl? I would never talk to my mama like that. Like, and I'm a grown ass woman in my 40s. Never ever disrespect my mama as such. But damn, Jackie snapped off on her ass. You was swinging at her mom. But you touched her first, Chantel. Now it's the victim. It's the victim game now. Oh, you put your hands on me, but you initiated it when you pushed her. Because she had already asked you to leave. You were in her room. You came to her room. Matter of fact, she reached out to Jackie asking her, could she have a conversation? Jackie invited her to come to her room so they could sit down and have a conversation. When she began being disrespectful, Jackie asked her to leave. Y'all just saw it. Upon her leaving, she was leaving and turned around, doubled back, and proceeded to curse at her mom. And when Jackie got up to ask her to leave, she pushed her forcefully into the wall, at which Jackie defended herself by 2 pieces in her ass, and that's what she get. Now she went back to for those of you who did not see the episode, she went back to go tell Evelyn and all the other girls that her mom, was aggressive and hit her and attacked her when you hit her first. You didn't tell that part. She was bleeding in her mouth, so Jackie did punch her, look like maybe in the mouth. So she did draw blood when she hit her, but you initiated it, right? Said, Caramel, you watching TV without us. Oh, sorry. I thought I shared again. I'm sorry. Let's play it back. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage again. Y'all know I do that, child. I'm working on a few hours of sleep, so y'all work with me. My bad. My bad. All right. It's nothing, child.
What is this?
Somebody.
All right. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. All right. So just like we back like we never left, we're going to go ahead and show it. All right. Since we were practicing the first time. All right. So the first time we were practicing, y'all didn't get to see it. But now we're going to go ahead and let y'all see. But Jackie slapped the taste out of her daughter's mouth. Like, oh my God. Okay.
Good night, sweetie. Good night. Be well. Good night. I will. That's a much better exit. You right. Good night. You right. And I love you. You look better? Bye-bye. Do you think you look better? Do you think that you fixed the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid. I don't. Look how you look as a mother, Jackie.
Chantel be doing the fucking most when she's talking to her mama. Now I get it that Jackie may not have been there like you needed her to be as a mother. She already said, I don't have no respect for you. You should not even be in her room. If that's how you feel, you don't have no respect for your mom. Understand you are in her room. You can't come in her room, cuss her out, and say all types of stuff to her and say, I have no respect for you, then leave. She asked you to leave and you chose not to do that.
You don't get it. You look as a mother. Get out of my room. Don't touch me.
All right, y'all see how that went? She pushed her. Chantel pushed Jackie, and Jackie hit her ass. All right. Now, I don't promote violence in any way, shape, or form, but don't put your hands on me. All right. Don't put your hands on me. Jackie had every right. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that's not right for Jackie to put her hands on her daughter like that. The fuck is not. You don't put your hands on me, daughter or not.
Let me go. No, you guys.
She's calling her mom the B word. Where's the respect here?
Put your hands on me. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. You put your hands on me. I'm going in my room. Call Dad.
What do y'all think about that? Let me look at some comments right quick, because I need to see how y'all feel about this. Schoolboy says Jackie Jr. was acting like her mama. The apple don't fall from the tree. That too. Somebody said, Overcomer I Am 6 says it. Got her, Jackie. Said, get her, Jackie. Yeah. All right. Lies More Lies says, I'm sorry, but I think Chantel wants Doug all to herself. Says it. Notice how she's always bringing that up. She does do that. I noticed that. Says it, call Dad to tell on his way. Yep, she does do that a lot. She does. She absolutely does. Angela says that I hate how Chantel said, don't put your hands on me and shove Jackie before, right? Jackie ever touched. She did. She did. After she had already been disrespectful. All right. Schoolboy says that Jackie Jr. was acting like, yep, fall on front of the tree. We got that one. Let's scroll up a little bit more. Says that her daughter, Sunny Day says that her daughter is going to do worse to her. Yep. Says I cannot stand that witch that Chantel kept doing the most. Yeah, I don't like the way they actually portrayed this season by putting Chantel on here to disrespect her mom on this show. I don't like that they used her for ratings like that. That's very distasteful for them, VH1 or whatever this was, child, to put her on the show to kind of be against her mom like that, and to have the other women using that as their storyline, like Evelyn, who we don't even know what the fuck is going on in her life, because she's been so focused on what was going on with Jackie and what was going on with what's the other child up on there that got married to fraud. Okay, Jennifer. she's been focused more on Jackie and Jennifer. Like, what do we know about her this season? What do we know about Evelyn this season besides her being in other people's business and trying to talk about Chantel, saying what Chantel needs to do and how she needs to deal with Jackie? Like, that's not your daughter. You don't even want nobody talking about your daughter. She don't want nobody mentioning her daughter, but you all up in Jackie's business with her daughter. Weird, right? Said that Chantel also told others about a divorce between her parents. Jackie got the reflexes and did. Oh, y'all call me a party animal? I'm tired as hell, y'all. Listen, this is all for y'all, okay? Listen, I'm gonna have to get a nap at some point today, bitch, because I'm tired, all right? I'm tired. This going to bed late, and then this different time zone is wearing me out. All right, so the grown woman acting this way with her mother said that Jackie should have knocked her ass out. Okay? I don't want to say I agree, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't put a hand on nobody. All right, Sandy says that they spoiled Chantel and made her think that she is the head of her house, and what she says goes. Says they talked all that ish to Jackie, and Jackie had to whoop that ass. Yes, she did, absolutely did, as they see. And the rest of them better see. Y'all keep thinking Jackie is a punk because she's walking away. Everybody walk away ain't no punk. And Jackie showed that because every single episode, you guys have seen Jackie walk away from arguments, okay? Y'all have seen Jackie walk away from arguments. In this particular situation, she just chose not to walk away no more. You cannot put your hands on your mom or any adult, okay, that you see as someone that you respect in that manner, all right? So that Jackie is doing time in prison for stealing from Doug. What? Child. Somebody said no sleeping in Vegas. Baby, yeah, you're right. I need a nap, y'all, for real. Chantel needs to go to therapy and says she never said what the issue is directly. Right. I feel like she was upset. I feel like Chantel's issue is that Jackie left them with the grandmother. Because from what I'm hearing is Chantel and Jackie's other daughter, who also has an issue with Jackie, was talking about how Jackie left them with Jackie's mother while she chased after Doug. Because y'all know everywhere Doug played when he played in the league, that Jackie went along with him. She said, hey, I was on the road with Doug. She was not about letting them females be up in the hotel rooms with Doug. Okay, she was not about to be letting Doug be out here thought shopping and booty dropping out here with these women. She was like, the fuck I ain't. She said, baby, I'm going on the road. So she left her kids with her mama and she went to go chase after Doug. And I feel like they have a bit of resentment and they don't respect her because they feel she wasn't there, and maybe a sense of abandonment a little bit. But her other daughter has the same energy for Jackie. Yeah, her other daughter has the same energy for Jackie. But Chantel has the utmost respect for her father, but not for Jackie, which is so weird. So the AI reporting a lot about Jackie and Doug. Yeah. Says call her mother all kinds of biatches and names. Says a lot she is going to. Yeah, honey, you gotta honor your father and mother, honey. That's in the Bible. Honor says self-defense. Chantel pushed her. Says that Jackie is disrespectful. Jackie knocked the words out of her. And then said that Jackie showed her I'm the mom and will not and you will not hit me or push. Right. Says point of view said I'm not either, but she sure would. LOL. Period. All right, SR. Thank you for that, SR Howard. Absolutely. So y'all put it in there, child. She should not have put her hands on her mother. I don't agree with that at all. And for you to call your mama the B word, whether you respect her or not, like that's gone too far. This is not good TV for me. Okay, I told you I grew up old school. Never ever would I ever speak my mother that fucking way. To call your mother the B word, like how you come back from that? They do need to go through some family therapy and figure out, get under the root of what's going on between the two of them. Because child, y'all know we living in the last days when mothers are against daughters and daughters are against daughters are against mothers and mothers are against daughters, fathers against sons. It says it in the Bible, honey. We are at the end of the world, at the end of the earth, at the end of time, rather. When you start seeing stuff like this, baby, even the Bible say, no, the time is not long when you see stuff like this. All right, wars, rumors of wars. Go read it, child. It's in Revelations. All right. Ooh, look at me. Yes, honey. But so that's what had happened on Basketball Wives. Everybody's talking about it. This is a huge topic right now. I do not feel that Chantel should have been on this platform. This is Jackie's platform. She's been on Basketball Wives. She's an OG on this show. I don't feel like this should have been her storyline for Jackie. I feel like Jackie got some things going on to where she didn't need her daughter being on here fighting and talking about their family business. And even, her daughter calling her a bitch and disrespecting and linking up with the ops, the other girls on the show against her mom. That's not a good look ever. So I really hope they figure this situation out and that it does not get to be any more violent. All right. Simon is back. Simon is back still talking about Porsha, child. I said, Lord. What is going on, Lord? Right? Let's get that up. Michelle A.T. Alien is still talking to Yoda, aka Simon. Porsha. Okay, y'all know this how he talks. Ozzy Osbourne died, y'all. I know you lying. Not Ozzy. Y'all remember the Osbournes? Lord Jesus, hold on. What? Yeah, okay. First, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Hold on. Damn, the fuck is going on? Ozzy Osbourne, y'all, is gone, Jesus. I just saw the alert on my phone. Lord, okay. I'm about to come back to Simon, but let's talk about this. I know you fucking lying. That's a legend right there. Ozzy Osbourne. Did y'all watch the Osbournes? Oh my God. Oh Lord, the rock child. I gotta go listen to some rock music tonight, baby. Lord, y'all know every year, I said this yesterday when we talked about Malcolm-Jamal Warner, when we talked about him. Every year, it's a celebrity that passes away and it shocks the shit out of you. That shocked me with Malcolm-Jamal Warner. It shocked me when Prince died. It shocked me when Kobe died. Okay, I tell you, I was at work and I was just like, what the? It shocked me with Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Gerald Levert, Luther Vandross. Well, I can keep going. Girl, the rock legend Ozzy Osbourne is gone, Lord. Sharon. That's what I remember, honey, from the show. And I ain't picking at him. But that's Sharon. Y'all remember that how he used to be? Sharon Osbourne, that's his wife. Jack Osbourne is the son. Lord, listen. Let's read, y'all. TMZ has reported. Y'all know if TMZ reported, it's definitely reputable news. All right. Lord Jesus. Hold up, Lord. Lord, Aaliyah also. Yes, I see y'all putting it in there. Aaliyah was also shocking as well, baby. I watched all of those and all right. Legendary rock singer, honey, Ozzy Osbourne has died according to TMZ. Now, in a statement, the Osbourne family says that Ozzy died on Tuesday, which is today, surrounded by love. It says that the cause of death is unclear. The Osbournes said that it is with more sadness than mere words that convey. That we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. This morning, honey, Tuesday morning. Ozzy's family says that he was with his family and surrounded by love, that we ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. I know Sharon is crying her eyes out. Her and Ozzy been together for years. Oh, Lord, I know Kelly is having a time, too. Y'all know that Kelly is their daughter. It said that the statement, honey, first obtained by the son, was signed by Sharon, Jack, Kelly, Amy, and Lewis, okay? It says that Ozzy is most famous for heading up the group Black Sabbath, okay? Founding the iconic rock band in Birmingham, England in 1968 alongside Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. Let's keep reading, honey. Oh, my God, this is shocking. Y'all know he used to bite the head off bats. I ain't like that shit. But Ozzy is a fucking legend. So we going to absolutely talk about this today, baby. I'm sorry for anybody who don't like Ozzy. We talk about it today. Now, the band received numerous accolades over years, including 2 Grammy Awards and a 2006 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Come on. All right. So among those most famous songs, so the War Pigs, Iron Man, Paranoid, Children of the Grave, and Sweet Leaf. It says that despite their mediocre rise to fame, it said that Ozzy Osbourne was booted from the group in 1979 because of his alcohol and drug addiction. Okay, it said that an issue he struggled with consistently over the next few decades. Oh my God, y'all, this is so fucking sad, y'all. Yo, that's him, honey, with all his little eyeliner and his black nail polish, honey. A true rock legend. If y'all don't know who Ozzy is, I don't know what to tell y'all, okay? Baby, he even when he hurt his foot, I remember when he broke his foot, he put that boot on and he still got on that stage and he was stomping that boot, baby. He was still on this shit here. I was like, come on, Ozzy. Yo, so to read up more on that, y'all can go on over to TMZ. But baby, Ozzy Osbourne is gone. Ozzy Osbourne is gone, y'all. That is so sad. Prayers to Sharon Osbourne and their family, y'all. He was 76 years old. Lord have mercy. Let's move on, child. Oof, I hate stuff like this. First Malcolm-Jamal Warner, now this. Child, I gotta have a drink after this shit. Damn, I will have one anyway. But all right, so let's get on to the next one, child. Let's get on back to Yoda. Damn, that put a little damper right there. I don't want to see nobody else die this week. Like, for real, I can't take no more of this shit here. I have to call my damn therapist. Talk to my therapist today or something. Shit. All right. They did have their own reality show, The Osbournes. If y'all didn't see that, child, y'all need to see that show. All right, so because Ozzy and the whole family was damn funny. That whole show was funny. All right, so let's get into Michelle ATL and talking to Simon, where he talks about when he actually met Porsha. Like, when? All right, so they said the math ain't mathing when it comes to the story of how Porsha met Simon. It says that said in a recent interview, Simon Gubati tells Michelle ATL and Brown from Straight from the A, said that Gubati revealed when he actually first came into contact with the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, which is Porsha, when the show filmed in his restaurant. So he had a restaurant back then. So a lot of people were saying it was the pool scene at his house when he was married to Fallon. Well, Simon is saying no, that Porsha actually came into my restaurant. That's when I first saw her back in 2014. He said that there are actually receipts to that. So shout out to Michelle ATL. And let's get into what Simon had to say.
So the story is that Porsha had slid in your DMs when you was going through situation with Fallon, right? And that whole video of the fist bumping. Everybody always brings up the video of the fist bumping.
Hi ladies, how are you? This is my husband, Simon, everyone. How are you? You're good? Boom, boom. Yes. Nice to meet you.
And
y'all remember that, right? Everybody remembers that. That's when he was married to Fallon, and they had the little pool scene when Porsha came over there. I feel like she was sizing him up then.
I had speculated. I'm like, Simon knew who Porsha was.
What's also interesting, the first time I ever laid eyes was on Porsha was around 2014, thereabout, when the show came and filmed in my restaurant. Mm-hmm. At that time, I was approached by production quite a bit to film in my establishment. I mean, I wasn't, that's what they do. That's what they typically do. They find happening spots or restaurants or lounges and they film in them. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily get paid for it. I guess the allure for other businesses is the attention they get from it. Mm-hmm. But they came, they ate, they left.
I remember that. It was a little argument outside with, I think it was Porsha and Don Juan and Phaedra or something.
Hello, pretty.
Hey. Hi.
You know, I heard the gossip about my people, so I had to walk over here.
Y'all remember Don Juan is Candy's, I think he's Candy's manager or something like that?
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Gossip? What kind of gossip?
You know, y'all be gossip.
But I remember that they filmed in your restaurant.
That's true.
Okay, so
as you guys can see, everybody was thinking that when Porsha actually met Simon was that particular scene when he was married to Fallon. He said, no, I've known Porsha all the way back since 2014. So he already know who the fuck she was and what she was about. So when she dropped in his DMs after that whole situation between him and Fallon went south, Porsha already knew who he was, because she had already been around him and he knew who she was. So that was not their first encounter. That was not their first meet. But the way she fist pumped him was like, oh, hi, I'm Porsha. Like, no, you already saw him. You've been in his restaurant before. And that's when he was with Fallon. He was married to Fallon then. So y'all see that? So for everybody saying that that is when Porsha actually met him at the pool scene on Real Housewives of Atlanta. No, he says all the way back in 2014 when I don't even think he was married to Fallon then. He was married to probably his other wife, because y'all know he's been married 5 times. Simon has been married 5 times. So he was married to one of his wives during the time that Porsha came to his restaurant, okay, and was in his presence. He said, I laid eyes on her back then. So he knew who the fuck she was. So that fist bump, that was a reintroduction and not an introduction, if you will. Okay. So shout out to Michelle ATL. All right. I like her. Let's get into our jam session, honey, because it's giving it y'all a sitting on the likes, and we need to get up off the likes. We're going to go on and get into some house music. All right. Let's get it and let's go. Let's hit. Let's go. Let's go. YouTube approved. Thank y'all so much. I see y'all in the 243 likes. Thank you. Y'all like that house music? Y'all into the house music? Yes, I told y'all I got some new music I had to upload on here, child. I ain't want y'all to get bored with the old music, so we got to keep y'all all right. So yes, thank y'all so much for the likes. All right, somebody said work it out, hit that like. Yes, honey, work it out, hit the like. Let's get into the rest of the show. All right, that is YouTube approved. All right, just in case somebody's wondering, let's get into Miss Juicy Baby. Miss Juicy Baby. All right, so y'all know she sat down, aka Miss Charlene. Y'all know that's her name, honey, Miss Charlene from Little Women of Atlanta. Now she is letting the people know, stop worrying about what I like in terms of my sexuality. Okay, it ain't none of your effing business. Now she did sit down and do an interview with Carlos King, at which he pressed her about her sexuality, what she like. Do she like men? Do she like women? I don't feel like that's any of your fucking business, but I get it. When you're interviewing someone, you do ask the hard questions and questions that people want to know the answers to. But she is letting the people know, honey, because y'all know she's real sassy with it. Like, don't be questioning me. And she's tired of people questioning her about what she likes in the bedroom. Okay. So it says that Charlene Pearson, aka Miss Juicy Baby from Little Women of Atlanta, went on a rant on her TikTok live about people questioning her sexuality. Okay, let's get into what she had to say, because she is letting the people know, and I feel like she's kind of indirectly letting Carlos King know too. Like, you tried it, nigga, when you asked me that. Let's go. Oh shit, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold. Damn it. Hold on now. Ooh, baby, I gotta get some rest, y'all. When I tell y'all, I've been turning up so damn much, baby. All right, let's start it over. I am tripping over here. All right.
I should not be in an interview in somebody asking me about my sexuality when I have never, ever, 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 ever even insinuated that I go that way. And if I did, that's my business. And because there's nothing wrong with it. But I have never, ever, 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 ever in my life even made somebody think that I stroll that way. Like I said, y'all saying it like it's a problem. That's my business. If
Baby, you know you mad when you got to take a little intermission in between you telling somebody off to get you a little bit to eat. All right. Juicy is funny as hell. Let's go.
If I want to lick, but I don't. Okay.
Lick, girl. Oh my God.
I should not be in an interview.
So the other 10 is for the special man.
That's right.
This is where Carlos keeps pressing her about her sexuality and what it is that she likes. Like, maybe she don't want you to know that, okay?
Or woman.
Well, what you mean, a woman for the man?
Well, you know, there's rumors that you're gay.
Well, you know what? When you on TV, those rumors always start because people feel like they know you.
Mm-hmm.
And because you haven't presented something, they don't know what I do in my private life because they haven't seen me with somebody. Well, they see me with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I know everybody.
Yeah, you know everybody.
Yes.
So do you have a special somebody?
Carlos.
My God.
Amen.
Okay. That's my special somebody.
Do you have a special somebody that can see the other 10 tattoos on your body?
No, not at this moment.
Okay. You're single.
Yes.
Okay. And you like men.
Of course.
Okay.
Love them. I don't just like them. I love them.
So the other 10 is for the special man.
That's right.
Or woman.
Well, what you mean, a woman for the man?
Well, you know, there's rumors that you're gay.
Carlos, really? She just said she like men. Like, he gonna keep on that nerve. Like, she just said she like men. Like, that's a lot. What y'all think about that? Somebody said Jack ain't no fun. Right. What y'all think about it? I feel like Carlos went a little too far. If she told you, hey, Carlos has if y'all watch Carlos when he do interviews and stuff, he kind of stay on stuff a little too long. He did the same shit. Rest in peace, Kiki. He did the same thing with Kiki when she said that she's not on drugs that she just, taking whatever. She's not on. He kept asking her like over and over and over. And he's doing the same thing with Juicy. Like, it can be a little annoying the way he keeps pressing and like staying on that nerve when a person tell you like, no, I'm not into women. I like men. For you to turn around and say, oh, so you like men. So you sure you like me? So a lot of people saying that you're gay. Like, she's going to change her answer because you keep saying it over and over and over. It comes off as like you're being a little too pushy with your questions. Okay. Yeah, he might want to work on that in terms of his interviews, because that could make somebody kind of snap on him or make them not want to ever interview again because you kind of doing a little bit too much. But here he is in the comments, says interview out now on my YouTube channel. Well, yeah, we saw some of it. I ain't about to go look at all of it because I don't care like that. But this particular clip here caught my eye when he kept asking her over and over and over if she was gay. And she made it very much so clear in the beginning that she likes men. She told him that. But he just kept asking her like over and over. So what y'all think about Carlos doing that? He does a little too much sometimes. All right. Let's get into Melody Sheree out here doing big things, honey. Melody Sheree is doing big things, and we love it. All right. Let's see. Mm-hmm. She is doing big things, and we love it. All right, so she has a new, I need that there. She has a new show coming out with Don Michelle. All right. Yeah. With her company. Y'all know she has a new company called Tilted Crown Productions, okay? So, let me get my little thing up here, child. Hold on. I'm still over here rocking to the house music, child. All right, so Melody and Don. Y'all know her manager, Don. Melody has a new show coming out with her company. What is it? It's a reality show, okay? called the Child Care Cartel through her Tilted Crowns Productions. All right. And y'all also know she has her Nubian TV as well. But her Tilted Crown Productions is going to be putting out this new show, reality show called the Child Care Cartel. Y'all see this on my screen. All right. Let's get that up. Can y'all see that? It's like a little latency going on. Yeah, Mel is like, I don't need to be on no damn Love and Marriage Huntsville, bitch. I'm making my own way. So y'all see, she's set to be in Atlanta on the 23rd, which looks like will be tomorrow, to promote, all right, between 7 and 10 p.m. There's a cartel code, as you guys can see, child care strategy, mindset, unspoken rules. Guest speaker, cast meet and greet. There will be food, networking, and more, okay? Sponsored by Child Care Cartel. The tickets are available at childcarecartel.com. The access code is chick and camera ready. Come on now. All right, so let's get into what it's saying here. Now, Atlanta, this says, Atlanta, are you ready to witness history? So the child care has officially entered the reality TV world, and I'm honored to be front and center for this powerful new moment. Now, on July 23rd, says I'll be moderating Cartel Code live in Atlanta, and exclusive experience curated by Sherry, what is that, Jovely or Lovely? Sherry J. Lovely or Lovely, and the Child Care Cartel, where business, womanhood, and real life collide. All right, so y'all see that here. She's promoting here. So let's get into what she actually had to say, because she actually talked about it as well. All right. So y'all can hear what she has to say. See, a lot of people saying, oh, what is Melody doing since she ain't on Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore? She ain't really got nothing going on no more. Da, da, da. Well, she is. She's behind the scenes still doing stuff. She's still selling her products, and she's, she's still getting her check, I hear, from OWN, because I hear that she is a producer for the show, executive producer, whatever for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's get into this, because she's paving her own way. Y'all know she was in a recent movie out, so she is still doing some things and still getting her coins and living her best life. She did say too in a recent live that she is dating, so shout out to her, which is why I feel like Martell came out and he's kind of laying it on so heavy about him and Ariana. I feel like he's trying to get a reaction now that he knows that Melody is really moving on with her life and that she is not about to spin the block on his dusty, broke down, busted ass. All right, so let's get into this. So the Child Care Cartel, as you guys can see, said if you're building a brand, a business, or a legacy, this is your call to the carpet. Said that we're proud to announce that Melody Sheree is pulling up as the official host of Cartel Code live in Atlanta on July 23rd. And trust us, this is not your average event. Says that we're bringing you bold, honest conversations, a room full of powered, packed women, and for the first time ever, an exclusive private sneak peek of the Child Care Cartel reality docuseries. All right, and action. All right, says that this isn't just about childcare. This is about the woman behind the work, the leader behind the brand, the story behind the strategy. Now, if you're ready to be seen beyond the job title or the pressure, says come dressed to be remembered in your pastels. All right, pull up between 7 to 10 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. It says to grab your tickets now at and then it has the link here. I'm gonna put the link here. I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right, let's copy that. All right, so let's make history together. All right, so let's get into what Mel had to say.
ATL, are you ready to witness history? Listen, on July 23rd at 7 p.m., I am hosting Cartel Code Live, an exclusive night where business, womanhood, and real life collide. Get the first ever sneak peek of the Child Care Cartel, a powerful new reality docuseries behind America's childcare industry. This isn't a conference, this is a cultural reset. So make sure you grab your tickets, 7 to 10 p.m., dress in your pastels so that you will be unforgettable, okay? And meet me there July 23rd. If you're building something, especially in childcare, this is for you. ATL.
So y'all hear she just made the announcement. So she has her new reality show coming, the Child Care Cartel. All right, y'all see underneath there, Melody Sheree, and it is through her Tilted Crown Productions that she and Don Michelle actually run together. All right, and y'all know she still has her Nubian TV where she has shows over there as well. So for those that saying that she ain't doing nothing since she's not on Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore, on she is absolutely doing a lot of things. Okay. So y'all be still check her out on her TikTok. Y'all check her out on her Instagram so that you guys can see what other new things that she has coming up. She always posting on her stories any new things that she has. Check out her new movie. What else does she have? God, it's a lot. It's only a lot. Okay, so she doesn't have to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville to still be out here popping. She still has her businesses that are thriving as well. She is single and fuck nigga free, and that's the place to be if that's what she wants to do. Okay, all right. So get it. All right, so what do y'all think about that? Put it in the chat what you think. Let me comb right quick, honey, to make sure I ain't missing nothing, child. I'm still over here shocked by this Ozzy Osbourne news, child. I gotta listen to me some rock music, honey, and get my fist pump on. Damn, I hate to hear that, Lord. All right, so give me a second, y'all. Let me see if I missed anything, any good news that I know y'all can use in here. Child, yeah, we saw that by Ozzy. Yeah, we saw that. We saw Chantel get slapped by her mama. Okay. I don't see nothing else. Yeah, all right. So I'll save everything for maybe like a quick pop in when we come back from out this damn heat, child. But so we're gonna go ahead and end the live right there. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming over and joining the live. Pow! Okay, I had to show it one more time. See, that's what happened when you disrespect your mama, all right? You go flying across the living room and your face be on fire, all right? So respect your parents out here so you can live longer, all right? Because your parents, child, you got to respect your parents. That's what the good books say, all right? That's what happened, baby. When you disrespect your parents, you go flying across the room, all right? Didn't even know you asked to fly, but you sure will when you disrespect your family. All right, so let's get on out of here. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for supporting this video. Every one of you in the chat. So I said game over. It is okay. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and say in my video, because yesterday I forgot to thank Rose Armstead, my backup mod, for being in the chat and also modding for me. I don't know how the hell I forgot, but y'all know, honey, when I'm trying to get out of here, I'm trying to get out of here. But thank you so much, Rose, and my apologies for missing you on yesterday. All right, so my mods, thank you, Scorpion Miss, KBR, Sweet Essence, Tyra, and Rose Armstead. Then I said True TV Podcast. Thank you so much for doing an awesome job for me, okay, in terms of the modding. Thank you to my content creators that stopped by here. Sunny Days, Stu Queen B, True TV Podcast. Thank you, Simple Mom Family TV, Schoolboy. Thank you so much. Messios ATL. Mods, can you please let me know if I missed anyone that may have stopped by? Do we have any newcomers in the chat too? If you're here for the very first time, thank y'all so much for being here as well, okay? I appreciate you. And I appreciate you. Okay. Let me know, Mars, before we get out of here. Yeah, Monday. Yes, y'all said that's it. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's get out of here. Y'all. Love you guys down. Enjoy your day. I will do the same. Keep your notifications on for the next video to come, because I will be popping back in with you guys. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Till the next one. Bye.
slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.